Right, guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the top six. It's TJ Watt, and first and foremost, I want to give a big shout out to my man. I can't remember your name. It escapes me. Forgive me. And I want you to forgive me for the gaslighting I gave you over the last 3 years. You know, telling you I was going to make TJ Watt videos over and over again. Or maybe that was you just asking me to do it over and over again. Either way, I never actually got down to giving him the actual time of day. But what you can bet your bottom dollar on is that each and every year from here on out, including last, TJ Watt's going to be on the list of the NFL's top 100 players. And look, you know, he did actually suffer a pretty gruesome lower leg injury over the weekend. But, you know, knowing him, knowing his genetic makeup, I'm hoping that that will not slow him down one bit. Either ways, guys. And either way, my friend out there, TJ Watt is, well, he's the NFL sack leader for 2021. He is an absolute beast out there. And he comes in, guys, at number 6 on the list of the NFL's top 100 players. What a time to be alive. TJ Watt, let's see what you're all about, mate. Six and a half minutes of the absolute best. Let's go.
See if you can come up with a good top 20 there anyway.
I got TJ Watt, the sack leader.
I guess it's the guys that are going to come up against him. It's the guys that are going to be pressurized by him to actually feel the force that are going to put him at number 1. He came number 6. I mean, he was Defensive Player of the Year, was he? Wouldn't be surprised if he was. We'll get into that and more in just a sec.
22 and a half sacks? Yeah, he's definitely going up there.
That's impressive. And he missed a lot of games.
I was talking to JJ about this. He needs to be Defensive Player of the Year.
Watt has tied Michael Strahan's single-season record, 22 and a half sacks.
If he doesn't get Defensive Player of the Year, I'll retire.
Don't say that. Stranger things have happened, mate. Your brother's in the UFC, and there's probably a couple of fights there where on a different day he wouldn't have won. So, I don't know, it's a big call. Pretty sure he did get Defensive Player of the Year, though.
Man, I know this is an offensive league, man. I don't think nobody's better at their job than TJ Watt. He's my number 1 player.
TJ Watt isn't the league's biggest edge rusher. He isn't the strongest. He isn't the fastest. But the players have voted him the best.
What a superhuman effort by TJ Watt. This was a hold and everything, a double team. Huge sack record.
What?
And is chanting MVP.
He doesn't win every single rep, but his motor wins every rep. His motor, it just outworks everybody on the field.
Jeez.
Hit from behind, TJ Watt.
It makes you wonder what his training schedule, or what his training, you know, I guess, what his training schedule is like. Because, you know, to perform like that on game day, he's going to have to be putting in the reps, putting in the work behind the scenes. And with that in mind, guys, let's look at his stats.
Nick Minute.
TJ Watt, born October 11th, 1994. He's 27 years of age, 6'4", 252 pounds. Yeah, he might not be the biggest or the strongest, but he's going to be up there. Wisconsin from 2013 to 2016 got picked up in the first round of the 2017 draft with pick number 30 to the Steelers. What an absolute steal! No pun intended. He's been there for 6 years. NFL Defensive Player of the Year last year, so he did receive the honour. 3-time first-team All-Pro selection, 2019, 20, and 2021. 4-time Pro Bowler, 2018 to 2021. And a 2-time Deacon Jones Award, which I'm assuming is something to do with the linebacker. No, led the regular season in sacks each year. So he's done it twice in a row. NFL Forced Fumbles co-leader in 2019. Butkus Award in 2020, which is for the linebacker. 4.69 for the 40-yard dash. 6.79 for the 3-cone drill. So he can move both forwards, backwards, and sideways. 37 inches on the vertical, 10 for 8 in the broad jump, 21 reps on the bench. Now let's have a look at this. There's a lot of green and a lot of purple here, guys. And a lot of light blue, and we haven't seen that yet. But we will see it in Aaron Donald's video, I think. Either way, 5 seasons in Pittsburgh. He's been a starter from the get-go. 77 games played, 77 games started. 294 combined tackles, 216 solos, 78 assisted, 72 sacks in 77 games. Holy fucking shit. He led the league in 2020 with 15. He also led the league in 2021 with 22.5, which ties, I'm led to believe, the NFL record. Led the league in not only sacks, but tackles for loss, and also QB hits in both 2020 and 2021. No interceptions, sadly. 7 passes deflected last year, 5 forced fumbles, 3 fumble recoveries, for a return of 1 yard. Wowee. Defensive Player of the Year. I'm going to assume, guys, if he keeps this up, you know, we might see some more light blue here, some more neon blue, because he's only just getting started. He's 5 years in the league. 5 years in the league, age 27. And the only thing that throws doubt in my mind is that injury that he accrued in the last preseason match. I just hope it's not serious. I hope it's not serious. But if anyone's going to come back from it quick, it's going to be him. In 2021, prior to the start of the year, last year, he signed a 4-year extension worth over $112 million. So he's going to be there for the next 3 years at least. And that is a godsend for Pittsburgh. Let's get back into it.
The ball is free.
TJ just continues to go and go and go and go and go. He doesn't stop.
TJ Watt is huge.
Yeah, look, he could have been a punter. I'm not going to lie, but he's certainly got an interesting and memorable, recognizable sack celebration. And when you get so many, I mean, you got to have some sort of celebration, right? So, yeah, he's got flexibility about him.
Not big, huge.
When you're an offensive guy, it makes it hard because there's never a second where you can breathe.
Ah!
Yeah, TJ is...
He's doing the Mike Tyson.
He's special. He's got crazy bend. He never gives up on plays. You know, he's relentless. He's constantly making game-changing plays.
To get off his...
You know what I'd love to hear? I'd love to hear TJ Watt talking, and I'd love to hear his opinion on the tackles that he most respects, you know, because we're seeing this guy, we think he can get past everyone, but surely there's a couple that he's tried his best, but it just doesn't happen. Surely. Is it Tristan Wirfs? Is it Trent Williams? Is it Jordan Mailata? I'd love to know.
Good. The dip is what really set it apart. Just a straight rip, but the way he sunk into it with his body, his head, his whole lean and approach was already low. And so when the guy shot high, he leaned underneath the arm.
He did it at the last second too. Look, he's upright, and then goes down.
So
yeah.
Completely by him. He was by his hip by the time he was turning the corner. And so, like, he was unblocked by anybody.
You can't do much about that, man.
He's definitely #1 impact player in my book. Whether it's a forced fumble or a strip sack, he takes the ball back.
And the ball came out. The Steelers pick it up. TJ Watt stripped the ball away.
There is no way TJ Watt could have made that play. They had half of the entire state of Washington on the outside. He circles all the way back around the whole thing and punches it out.
Wow. Wow. The Milwaukee Wow. Man. Whoa.
Prior to the 2021 season, Pittsburgh made Watt the NFL's highest paid defensive player.
Just a terrific rush coming around the corner, bringing down Baker Mayfield.
And he's played
Watt
like it.
Responded by tying the league's single season
he responded all right.
And sack record while earning Defensive Player of the Year honors.
Funny that, isn't it? You pay a guy, and he pays you right back.
More impressive, he did so while missing the equivalent of 4 full games with lower body injuries.
Who do you call on when you need a big...
Missed 4 games, I missed that. Despite missing 2 games and parts of 3 others. Okay, so he's taken out of the game 3 times, missed 2 full games. Jeez, it just brings me back to that injury he received last week. I just hope it's not too bad.
When you gotta have it, absolutely, without question, you call on TJ Watt.
I feel like it's so easy to say quarterback, but I think when you look at what TJ Watt's done, he has to be at least 1 or 2. To say you've done something Aaron Donald hasn't even done as a defensive lineman is impressive.
He is a straight baller. But 98 out there, let's face it.
Yeah, it's different.
One of those guys that just can change an entire game. I had to chip him the second to last game of the season, and I went to block him, and he was gone.
Oh, shit.
I never realized how fast he really is, like how quickly he gets up the field.
Mayfield wants to throw a big right.
Oh, and you never realize how big these hits really are. He just absolutely flattened him. Oh, poor Baker.
So much fun watching you, dude. You are an absolute animal. I cannot wait till you keep winning these MVPs, brother.
He just got his first DPOY. Congrats, and I'm happy for him and the Watts. First brothers to ever do it.
Hell of a player, brother. Hell of a player. Respect the hell out of your game.
You and your brother, man. Y'all are bosses.
Good luck to him.
You too.
Look at how big these motherfuckers are. It's beyond belief. It really is.
Going against each other.
I will say Garrett wears sleeves for a reason, because he doesn't want drug tests each week. But if he took those off, I mean, you can see the definition underneath the loose sleeves. It's absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, we've talked about Garrett already.
Twice a year, two of the very best of the league in that division. That's always fun.
TJ Watt has him in a bear hug.
Well, this is an incredible move. He sees the chip coming, and Watt goes up the field and will spin. Watch. Having a pretty good game, isn't he?
Yes, he
Nice.
is. He doesn't have any bad ones.
You have basically 2 battles within one. All of a sudden, he's jumping up, trying to bat down a ball.
And again, TJ Watt comes up big.
What, you got 3 bat downs?
He is absolutely everywhere.
He'll stop after a first step and just watch the quarterback and just jump in the passing lane. Like, you could tell he's got crazy instincts, and his IQ for the game is unmatched.
TJ Watt is not wreaking havoc, pressuring the quarterback. He's so athletic. He's the one that made the deflection.
TJ's a game changer and a game wrecker. He's just passionate about what he does. He brings your energy to this team. He fires guys up before the game. During the game,
I mean, with those kind of stats, right, the way that he's playing, you'd have no choice but to become somewhat of a leader of the defense. The Ray Lewis, so to speak. Middle linebacker of the Steelers. Let's go.
making plays and getting everybody hyped. He's a guy that can smash the run.
What a great play by TJ Watt. He's in there before Williams could say what.
Oh, look at that.
He's a guy that could blow up a quarterback and make a forced fumble.
Oh, he's hit, the ball is out. And who gets the sack? Is it TJ Watt? Sweet Marie, what a play.
He's a dude I love playing with, and hopefully we can continue to play together for a long time.
The best damn defensive player in the world. Let's go. Yeah.
Who is this?
Well. I hope my friend out there enjoyed that as much as I did. I hope I didn't talk too much shit. But at the end of the day, we are on the top 5, and there's no time to lose. TJ Watt, best of luck this year. Can he do it again? Can he lead the league for a 3rd season in a row with sacks? If he does, he will have the out-and-out record, the most seasons in a row leading the league in sacks. Currently, it's tied with, let's check that, tied with Michael Strahan, the man, the myth, the legend, the guy we see on TV quite a lot. Now, how many sacks did he get in his career? 141.5. Wowee. Led the league with the tying NFL record with 22.5 in 2001. Literally 20 years before. Came back in 2003, got 18.5. Led the league again for the 2nd time. Well, he was the first man to lead the league twice in sacks at the time, and TJ Watt's just gone and upped him. Can he do it again? I'd say there's every chance. Either way, guys, in the next video, we look at Jonathan Taylor. And ain't that a name we enjoy around these parts. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure. 5 more players to go. Let's do this. Peace out.